Shalom, all praise, honor, glory go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and safety to the hopefully elect. All the sincere brothers out there. This is a quick hit dealing with the 1,000-year reign with Yahweh Shai to show you that it's not referring to a literal 1,000 years. A literal 1,000 years, such as Nathaniel, Bishop Nathaniel teach, the leader over there at IUIC, and the rest of these One Westers, man. Okay, show you that those are the hypocrites that Yahweh Shai was referring to, and that the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven wasn't revealed to these guys. All right. So this is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day." This is very important to getting the understanding of the 1,000-year reign with Yahweh Shai. And I'm going to show you. Let me jump into it. So let's go to the book of Revelations. The book of Revelations chapter 20. And just for time purposes, like I said, this is a quick hit, so I'm going to just breeze through it. I have a more extensive breakdown on this particular 1,000-year reign with Yahweh Shai. Okay, so this Revelation 20 and 6, it says, "Blessed and holy is he that have part in the first resurrection." Now, the first resurrection is spoke of in the book of Luke, chapter 17. The book of Luke, chapter 17, about two working in the field. One shall be taken and the other one left. All right, that's your first resurrection, man. Okay, so it says, "On such the second death has no power, but they shall be priests of the power and of Yahweh Shai, and shall reign with him 1,000 years." So that's why I read that 2 Peter 3 and 8. So you can have an understanding of what these 1,000 years is actually referring to. It's not a literal 1,000 years. Because according to Nate, Esau going to be locked in a pit somewhere, the Edomites, for a literal 1,000 years. Okay? That's why the 2 Peter 3 and 8 is very important to understanding the 1,000-year reign with Yahweh Shai, to show you it's not a literal 1,000 years. Okay, so I'm going to show you that as I read on in the lesson. So verse 7 reads, "And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loose out of his prison." Satan referring to him that comes after the workings of Satan, referring to Esau, Edom. Revelation 12. All right. He's referred to as the dragon, that old serpent, the devil, who comes, and Satan, who deceived the whole world. Okay. So in this instant, for what you guys refer to as a literal 1,000 years, okay, which is not biblical, all right, is not the correct understanding. But these guys are beyond correction, man. All right, they pride won't allow them to be corrected, man. Okay, so it says, "And shall go out to deceive the nations." Go out to deceive the nations, just like it states in Revelation 12. All right, that red dragon, that old serpent called the devil, that deceived the whole world, man. Called the devil and Satan, that deceived the whole world. Okay, it says, "Which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog." Gog and Magog, that's another scripture or understanding of the Bible that these guys got totally wrong. These guys refer to Gog and Magog as the Russians. Russians are Edomites, man. All right, Gog and Magog, when you look up the words, all right, when you read it in context, in the book of Ezekiel, Gog and Magog is referring to the nations, all right, that Esau is going to deceive, okay? So it says to gather them to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. So now let's get the quick precept. Let's stay in the book of Revelations and give you the understanding on what this 1,000-year reign is actually referring to without any private interpretations, man. Okay? So let's pick up at verse 3. This is Revelations chapter 11 and verse 3, dealing with the 1,000-year reign with Yahushua. And I will give power to my 2 witnesses, all right, those who are referred to as blessed and holy, the priest of the Most High, okay? And they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. That's the 1,000-year reign with Yahushua. 1,260 days. Okay? Not a literal 1,000 years, man. Okay? Not a literal 1,000 years. It's referring to 1,260 days, which adds up to 42 months. So when you read Revelation 11 and 2, it talks about the 42 months, which is the same 1,260 days, which adds up to 3 days and a half. All right? These are all the same time periods, which is referred to as the 1,000-year reign with Yahushua, man. Okay? Not a literal 1,000 years, man. Okay? So let's jump down to verse 7. It says, and when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit, which is referred to as Satan in Revelation 20, shall make war against them. The same Satan that's referred to in Revelations chapter 20, that's going to deceive the nations, Gog and Magog, all right, to make war against them and shall overcome them and kill them. Okay? So that's your 1,000-year reign with Yahushua. All right? Remember, a day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as a day. Okay? That's important to understand, to get the understanding of what the 1,000-year reign with Yahushua is referring to. It's not referring to a literal 1,000 years, Edomites being in a pit for a literal 1,000 years. Okay? It's referring to 1,260 days. That's why it says after the 1,000 years, meaning after the 1,260 days, which is after 1,000. Okay, it could be 1,261 days. It could be 1,262 days. All right? But it's after the 1,000 years. All right? Which is referred to as the 1,260 days, man. Okay? So that's the correct understanding of the 1,000-year reign with Yahushua. To show you it's not literal. Okay? Remember, precept must be upon precept, line upon line. All right? So I hope you brothers was edified, and with that, shalom.